Grumpy is the bears that love to play. To make people hate, people laugh in every way. His jokes are sometimes crude and sometimes ass. With like a 15 years that is always having his back. Even when his dogs and cat are being a pain in the ass. He hopes this will always last, even bring the fun to the masses. Rolling to 20 and beating every dungeon classes. With goofy faces and voice all over the places. He hopes to never give up on his dreams. To bring joy and even the facts with his last podcast. Every week and stream his friends to bring that energy like big booty claps. He never gets angry but sure can get scared. With anime on his side, he's always prepared. Even though he's the grumpiest of bears, this bear is always cool in his chair. Till the end, his dreams always beware. Cause he coming after you and hopes you'll be there. To hope you'll have a good day, a good night, and as always have a good life. Much love. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Much love. Good night. Have a good night, good life. Grumpy Bear has always been there, even when life isn't fair, even when no one is there. He's thinking of you with love and care. Even if he's say like I care, he still give you a big hug with love and care. With his kind words, he's never afraid to share, giving you that good bear stare. Even his king, so beware. Cause every weekend at 6:30 is bound to be there. Stream setting in his chair on every platform that he can share. Just as long as he knows you'll be there. So let him say this again to make it clear. The life isn't fair, he will be there just cause he wants you to be there. So wish you a good day, good night, and as always have a good life. Much love. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Much love. Good night. Have a good night, good life. Grumpy Bear has always been there, even when life isn't fair. Even when no one is there, he's thinking of you with love and care. Even if he say like I care, he still give you a big hug with love and hair. With his kind words, he's never afraid to share, giving you that good bear stare. Even his king, so beware. Cause every weekend at 6:30 is bound to be there. Stream setting in his chair on every platform that he can share. Just as long as he know you'll be there. So let him say this again to make it clear. The life isn't fair, he will be there just cause he wants you to be there. Wish you a good day, a good night, and as always have a good life. Much love. Good night, good night, good night. Much love. Good night. Have a good night, good life. The grumpiest of bears that loves to play, to make people laugh in every way. His jokes are sometimes crude and sometimes ass. With his wife for 15 years that is always having his back. Even when his dogs and cat are being a pain in the ass, he hopes this will always last, even bring fun to the masses. Rolling to 1-2, then beating every dungeon classes. With his goofy faces and voice all over the places, he hopes to never give up on his dreams. To bring joy and even the facts to his last podcast every week and stream his friends to bring that energy like big booty claps. He never gets angry, but sure can get scared. With anime on his side, is always prepared. Even though he's the grumpiest of bears, this bear is always cool in his chair. Till the end, his dreams always beware. Cause he coming after you and hopes you'll be there. To hope you'll have a good day, a good night, and as always have a good life. Much love. Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Yeah, and it,
Ah,
yep, it's my son.
oh,
Is in
okay.
the chat, and
So I
so
saw
he messaged, and it showed up,
Yep, both chats. Nice.
and it tells me
No, not them.
it even shows like, yeah, it's great. All right, that works. Rock on.
What's this news thing? Incoming ad break.
I
Sorry
don't
for those who are on Twitch.
Stopping my stream.
Yeah, for those who are on Twitch, I'm so sorry. Come watch me on YouTube. Cause you're about to have an ad in like 44 seconds, so sorry. Anyways.
Back when we do our D&D session.
Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. This is the Better There podcast. We do this every Friday at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thank you for joining us today. As always, we have the Corvo Ninja with us, and we also have a disembodied self there, Jade, both talking to my wife, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with our vacation coming up in January. Hope we get the house, because no.
Somebody literally booked it while Steffi was putting it in.
Sagma. Next, we got a whole month ahead. Dang it! Why is everybody?
Hey, you. Look at me. You know the question you asked me? The answer is yes, as long as those criteria fall. You don't have to wait for me. Do you understand? Same time. There you go.
Oh God, that must be an old retirement home's house right there. Okay, anyways, so thank you for joining for today. We appreciate it. They're still hunting for us a place to stay so we can have fun on the vacation. Hope everything goes well. Apparently, something about my birthday is something really special because everybody's booking it around the same time.
I know, right? So we were born like the most special day of the year, apparently.
Yeah, we're. I know that's when another thing happens on January 20th. But I really doubt everybody's trying to go on vacation for that holiday. Just for that one. Like, yeah, let's make a special day for that. You know, not only is someone else's birthday, very famous person, but it's also a day where somebody becomes into gets power. So let's just put it like that. So yeah. Anyways, I hope y'all are enjoying the channel. Hope y'all are liking it. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe button. Oh, by the way, Crimson, the Poppy playtimes are on my YouTube channel. Problem is, they're not meant for kids. So you cannot see it unless your parents give you permission to see it. Just a little FYI, because technically I don't stream or do my games into the kid category. I do it in the adult category. Or the young adult category, so they might not allow you to see it on YouTube.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab that thing that was washing, so it's not sitting in water the whole time.
Gotcha. So, anyways, if you have not already seen it, I just posted up just today the second gameplay of my Black Myth Wukong that is on my YouTube channel right now. So if you want to watch it, I say go for it, but be sure to watch it after the podcast. Let's slide in. It's only about an hour long. I hope you enjoy it. Those who are watching those videos, I hope y'all like them. I'm going to try to make a little bit of series out of them, see how they go, see how they do. It's always a big old test for me on YouTube. It's always throwing a guess 21 up in the air, and hopefully one of them catches y'all's attention. You actually watch it the whole thing through, so I can go, oh, I should do that more often. I have like 2 or 3 more videos to make out of just yesterday's stream, which there is no VOD up anywhere, so you can't go watch the VOD. I'm sorry. There is no VOD. Because I want y'all to watch YouTube videos to help my algorithm grow, to give me more viewers, to give me more subscribers, because we're almost at 400. We're 2 away. 2! Can you just somebody hit that subscribe button now. Quick, do it! But I would appreciate if y'all would, stick around and have a good time with it. I have so many things. I promise you, I don't want to burn myself trying to make edited videos for my Wukong and my Barely Theirs and my podcast and my YouTube and my Twitch channel and making thumbnails. It's gonna burn me out, so I will have the second part of or the next part of the Barely There mangas. It will be out soon. Quotation soon, probably within the next days or the next week, and I'll have the next one out. I probably should honestly do once a week instead of just doing them like 3 a week, because that's gonna kill me trying to do all of that by myself. So yeah, stay tuned. Corvo, how's it looking?
It's looking good. She's got to dry now. But I brought something else that you may be interested in, since I did finish cleaning up the base and washing it and all that stuff.
Oh, that looks so nice. Interesting. Was those mushrooms or pegs? There's a mushrooms out there. Those things look nice.
Look at that.
That is a nice base. And this is from your favorite anime, right? The elf girl from it.
Yes,
this
is Dietlet's base from Record of the Lotus War.
And this is all one print.
This is all one piece right here.
That is just It's ridiculous. And you know, 3D printers are getting better and better. Have you
Well,
seen
hold
the 3D?
on.
Have you seen the 3D printer that they print literally inside of a base of gel?
Yeah,
That stuff
Look,
looks quick too.
there you go, next to my arm.
That's a big boy.
Sir.
All right. So let's go and jump into one of the light things that we're going to talk about today, and I want to get your thoughts on this because you are you already updated to Windows 11, right?
I've been on 11 since it came out.
So how many computers in your house are Windows 11 right now? Would you say?
Let's see. No, there's 3. No, 4. Both the kids' laptops are 11,
Okay.
and the laptop we stream from is 11, and my desktop is 11.
Not Southeast, but yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Have they been doing a good job of updating it, getting it like, you know, playing good for video games, getting any bugs, getting the settings?
Use out of 11 since I went to it. None. Matter of fact, work is going to it.
Yeah,
here in
because
the next few months.
Yes, because Windows 10 is no longer going to be supported. They've done announce that they're ending all supports for Windows 10. Now, when Windows 10 came out, correct me if I'm wrong, Windows 10 was supposed to be like the end. It was supposed to be the be all, end all. Why did you think they... Go ahead.
Windows 10 was supposed to be the last whole operating system they created. After that, it was all supposed to be patches and upgrades.
Yeah. So why do you think that they decide to go back on that word and decide to...
There's a couple of things. So, one, what most people might not realize, unless you are a serious gamer or someone that works in the field, you may not realize that all Windows OSs, when they fire up a laundry list of services and background applications, right?
Yeah.
They realized that wasn't necessary. But
unnecessary things.
Going in and correcting that in an already published operating system would have cost them astronomical amounts of money, as well as been hell on development. It was actually easier to say, you know what? Okay, we recognize we made a fuck up. We're going to step back from our word and create an OS that only starts the services that are needed for the machine to run when it first starts up, and then the services start for different applications and stuff as you open them. So I don't know if you remember, we had this conversation. My games and streaming and 3D printing, all of my software work better with 11.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being is it's not fighting as hard for resources because there's more free resources when the machine starts up because it's not starting everything.
Yeah, like there's literally programs out there that I have gotten and actually used before. I took a little gander that you can go into Windows 10 settings and turn off a lot of those things in Windows that you normally can't have access or have even admin can't turn it off. But this thing has ways of turning it off. Like one of the things being, was it Cortana? Like a lot of people don't want Cortana. Like they don't want her, and you can't just turn her off on Windows default. You have to have this program to go into the settings and actually turn her off with this program. And there's a lot of that Windows 10 bogging. Like the people's like, I don't need none of this stuff. Why do I have it?
I have not had that issue with 11.
So
I'm being perfectly honest. I'll put it like this. So we have engineers that run 3D modeling CAD software for engineering daily.
Mm-hmm.
The engineer that we put 11 on his machine as our pilot engineer tester immediately within a couple of days told me his machine was running smoother, with less lag time, less processing time, less everything.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately out of the gate. Okay. I'm an IT professional, so the amount of administrative tools that I have to do my job is astronomical, and I run those almost all day.
Yeah.
I can tell you the only instance that I had when I upgraded from 10 to 11 that did not float over was my Active Directory users and computers module.
Okay.
I had to actually go grab that module from Microsoft and reinstall it. But every other program, every saved file, every freaking password, everything that I had encrypted, everything flowed over other than that. If that's the only fucking hiccup I had, I'm happy. And I've been running 11 at work since they would give it to me. I've been running it at home since it came out. And I am not a huge advocate for Microsoft. I've said it multiple times on stream to everybody. I don't personally see an OS out there when I made the statement that I am happy with. It didn't matter if it was Linux, it didn't matter if it was Microsoft, it didn't matter if it was Apple iOS, didn't matter. Didn't matter. However, I will tell you that this leans more towards me liking it than any other OS that I've had so far.
So anybody out there that's stressed, let's try to get their comfort here and try to get them some leeway here, and they're on the edge of like, should I actually upgrade it? Since if you have Windows 10, as far as I'm aware, you can upgrade to Windows 11 for free.
Yes, the only caveat to that is if your machine architecture is capable of supporting 11.
Yeah. Well, I've already looked into it. Apparently, it's really easy, really simple, but a lot of computers are saying they're not capable of doing it. And I'm looking at my computer like, what is stopping mine? But that's not here or there. So let's say you can update to Windows 11. How easy was it? And like, do they need to worry about any of their personal data or personal things like some?
If you cannot move to 11, your stuff's not going to stop working. That's not what it means. When it says end of support, what it means is after that cutoff time, you're no longer going to get patches and updates for your operating system.
So if any bugs occur or backdoors, not touching it.
Yeah, they're not going to have any more. You won't get Windows updates anymore. You won't get security updates for Windows or anything like that anymore. Your operating system will continue to function. And as long as you don't do something stupid and give yourself a virus or something like that that finds an exploit that they need a patch for, you're going to be fine. Gotcha. You're just not going to get any more new stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So if they go upgrade to Windows 11, will all their personal information files and so forth go with it?
Okay. So the trick with that is paying attention when you're doing the upgrade. Make sure you read shit because there's two options. One of them says upgrade without your data and files.
Yeah.
If you pick that option, all your shit is gone. It will clear it all out, wipe it out, and reset that bitch to base
factory.
Windows 11 OS. And that'll be the end of it. I'm streaming. Thank you, Sora. I mean Crimson. So the point is that if you pick the other option, which says upgrade and keep all of my data, all your applications, all your files, all that stuff should stay right where it's at. And in our case, at work, it's taken around 45 minutes for that to happen.
Okay.
So what's happening is, at that point, it will pull all the packages and stuff it needs, provided you have enough free hard drive space for it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It'll pull all the packages. It'll start installation. When it's ready, it'll actually tell you, hey, we're going to reboot your machine. Don't power it off. You let it be. It's going to reboot your machine, and then when it goes through the reboot cycle and comes back up, that's when it's going to apply the new operating system. Once it's finished with doing that, you're going to get your login screen. When you log in, it's going to be Windows 11, but you should still have all your desktop icons. Your files should be in the same directories they were in. Your application should still be installed. So the only thing that you need to worry about is, one, pay attention that you don't delete your files in your upgrade. Two, understand there may be, for some people, an application that will not work with 11 because it wasn't ever intended to work with 11. If you have one of those applications, you need to make note of it and go look at that vendor, whoever you got that from. Because chances are they've written a new version of it that is now Windows 11 compatible. You need to get that. Yeah. But largely, most of all the Windows 10 capable applications are also 11. So most people won't even see an interruption other than, oh, my shit looks different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would imagine if Windows is saying they're no longer being supported, most developers will start working on patches to go, okay, a lot of people are probably start moving over to Windows 11 now, so we need to have it start working for that. Because I know there was, like, some games were doing fine at Windows 11, but some games I heard, because some of their background engines were only viable for Windows 10, that they weren't working very smoothly on Windows 11. And that was a concern for me when I heard that. Like, oh, I don't want to play a game and then like, oh, I can't play it no more because I'm on Windows 11. There's no going back.
Right. So if you've noticed, a lot of games have had upticks in like firmware pushes and patches lately.
Yeah.
You know what really that's about? That's them getting their shit ready for 11.
Yeah.
So chances are you're going to be fine.
So if you would say this is the end of all Windows, would you be happy with this one?
I'm fine with this one. I don't have complaints with it.
Do you have a favorite Windows?
Huh?
Do you have a favorite Windows?
Do I have a favorite Windows?
Yeah. Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows XP, that was my favorite for many years.
XP was decent. 7 and 8 can go blow me. And
9 was weird.
It
wasn't even called 9.
10 was okay, but it had its issues. We all know it did.
Yeah.
But 11, hands down, right now, has been my favorite Windows OS that they put out. Now, there is going to be a learning curve for some people. Okay, and that being not that it can't do what it used to be, but some things look a little different.
Yeah, the action bar.
Okay? Not just the action bar. So when you go to File Explorer and you're looking at a file, you know how you right click on a file and you get that big long list of options. Extract, blah, 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 blah. Some of those options are going to be there just like they were, but some of them are now icons, buttons that you click on.
Yeah, I recognize the icons. Okay.
And if you can't see that, don't freak the hell out. There's always an option at the bottom that says see more or more preferences. When you click that list you're used to seeing, guess what pops up? That list.
And I bet somebody's already out there. It's already made, like, if you're like upgrading to Windows 11 from 10 to 11. Because I know they've done that for the same thing.
I would show you, but I don't want to fuck up our cameras.
Yeah, but I'm sure someone's already did like an overlay changer for Windows 11 back to like Windows 10 or even XP, because I know someone did that for Windows 10. Someone made an overlay that you can download to your computer and literally have it look like just like Windows XP, but it's still Windows 10. It just has all the all these same functions that Windows 11 used to have.
Yes, it will make it look and function the way the older version looked. However, you're negating what 11 is supposed to do by not having services not required running.
Yeah.
Because when you put that overlay into effect, it needs those services for that to run.
Yeah. So it was like, I'm sure somebody like, I really want this old look and this old feel. You can do that. You're just going to miss out on some of the new, toys and whistles. But I'm just putting out there. I'm just trying to, give anybody, like, anybody's out there, like, let's say some grandma or some older parents out there, me and you both have older parents, and they're going, I gotta update my computer to Windows 10. I don't want to do that. That sounds like a lot of work. I have no choices? Okay. And then they get freaked out, like, am I gonna lose all my pictures and my videos? And no. You're fine.
That's why I'm telling you, if you have questions like that and you don't know the answers, I promise you somebody in your family does. Look at that younger generation that you don't like to listen to because they don't know shit. And for once, take a minute and listen to them, because chances are they're going to be able to sit down and say, Grandma, okay, so when you go to do the upgrade, here's your options. You pick the option down here that says keep all my stuff, Grandma, and it'll keep all your stuff.
Yeah.
You walk there. People know these things. Talk to them, okay? I don't know what to say other than it's not as bad as everybody thinks it's going to be.
Mm.
There is the running stereotype or running thing with Microsoft where when they make one good operating system, usually the following is shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That has been a pattern. Well, a lot of people recognize 10 as a decent operating system. So they're thinking 11's going to be crap. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I can tell you for once, it's not. They actually did a twofer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the next 20 may be total shit.
I hope they
But-
stop with the Windows and find some other way of making money other than collecting my data and selling it to somebody to have them call me going, do you like to make a credit card or you like to join the college? No, leave me alone.
And the thing is now that's not just Windows. Your fucking phone sitting on your desk is doing that shit. It's that mic is going, oh, I think I heard him say fluffy toys. So the next time you're looking through your YouTube, you get a little pop-up ad for fluffy
I
toys, and you're like,
literally have had that
you're
happen to
like-
me.
you're looking at it going, how the hell did it go to show me that shit? And then you think, oh wait, 3 days ago I was cutting up with her and said, you want me to get you a fluffy fuck toy? Your phone heard you, Bubba. And it's like, here it is. Ta-da!
I absolutely hate that and hope that ends soon. But I'm just like, for my mom, she used to be like my mom. I'll say this right now. My mom was like, she was in the generation where the computers were just now starting to get big. And when she got her computer, she knew everything, how to do it, how to work it, how to function. And over the years, she's gotten, it's like computers just like kind of like escaped her hands, and she's getting like further and further away from learning how to use it. And I know she's probably looking at us going, oh, I gotta update Windows 10? Mom, you're gonna be fine. It's okay. You can do it. It's really not that hard. Just go for it.
Same problem. My mother went to nursing school.
Mm-hmm.
She taught me how to use email, where the hell to go to do email and shit. Now it's gotten so far down the road that she's retired at home. She's like, I don't even know how the hell to navigate this shit. She used to write 36-page essays on her computer and turn them in and not even break a damn sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Now she can't figure out how to get to her email. You know?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah, notice.
I'll open a browser. It's just, of course, I know you told me that when you updated when your laptops, it got better. Like your computer ran better, and it was an older version.
yeah, you remember I come to your house. That
Yeah.
laptop had Windows 11 on it. I literally told you. You remember last week I was running 10 and I showed you when I was at home that this was
Mhm.
lagging? I was like, watch this. And I put it in front of you like, holy shit. It
Yeah.
literally ran the game better and it did nothing change but the operating system.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I think if you have an old computer and you might be like, it's not running very good. Update to Windows 10. And if you haven't touched it in a while, you don't really care about learning anything, update without transferring files. I bet that thing will run like a beast. Just of course, even then back then, that laptop you told me that was not meeting the requirements, but you force update it and it still worked. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can still force updates.
I'm gonna give you a scenario that happened to me literally at work. I had a user whose instant message program, IM program,
Uh-huh.
was fucked. No matter what I did, this thing did not work. It was stuck in a sign-in loop. I blew this thing all the way out to the point that I went into registry, remove shit. I went into app data local folders, remove shit. I uninstalled it. I registry cleaned it. I gave this thing a damn enema, right?
Yeah.
Reinstalled from scratch, right back into the same loop. Wait,
Did you see the swings at the register?
don't 30 minutes later, I decide, with somebody's advice, go ahead and do the in-place upgrade for 11 since we need someone to test it in that group anyway.
Uh-huh.
I got the user to say, sure, I did it, and you know what? I ain't had a problem since it went to 11. The fucking IM program, the OS fixed a problem that I, by wiping it completely out of the machine, could not fix.
Uh-huh. That's wild. Thinking that an update to a computer's Windows browser can allow for the functionalities of a program to run better than it was even if fresh of the same old Windows.
I would have never thought it. I've been doing this shit for a very long time, as you well know.
Mm-hmm.
And when I seen it, I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I started calling people like, "When we rolling this shit? Because we need to do this, dude." I don't even put out a new machine at work anymore with 10 on it. I'm automatically putting 11 on it, and that's the less machines I got to upgrade later. And
Can
people
y'all
were coming back to me going, "I don't know what you did, but this is the best damn machine I've had since I've ever worked here."
I've been like calling up down going, don't send us no more unless it has Windows 10 on it. Windows
son,
11. I ain't touching that shit.
We are swapping vendors at work. We no longer are going to use them.
Really? Who are you going to be using?
We found, believe it or not, I'm not a big fan of this company, but they do have a few products, if you know how to look for them, that work really well. We found a Lenovo ThinkPad.
Oh, Lenovo. Okay. Yeah.
It's almost the same price as what we were paying for our Dell.
Yeah.
But it comes with a great processor, 64 gigs of RAM out automatically, and a NVIDIA aftermarket graphics card.
Nice.
Right out the gate for almost the same price as a basic Dell with 16 gigs of RAM, no graphics card, and an i5.
Yeah.
And I've been running it at work for over a year now, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah, my wife used to have Lenovo, and it was a great laptop. Just the quality of built was a little shady.
I will send you this. This machine, the quality of it is not like that at all. So I'm going to send it to you. It is a
once you type it out, just say that in the chat for anybody wants to look at themselves. So if anybody's looking for a laptop for red reason.
all right. So this is a Lenovo ThinkPad P14S Generation 5. We are getting it with
Gen 5, okay.
With a 500 gig M.2 solid state drive.
Okay.
64 gigs of RAM.
Which is ridiculous, but okay.
And a NVIDIA aftermarket graphics card. And it is rocking it. That is what we have people doing CAD with this, engineering on this laptop.
Yeah.
The version right below it that we give to the average user, the only change in it is instead of having an Intel processor, it has an AMD. That is the only difference in the build.
See, I know Intel used to be great, but I was always an AMD guy.
The only reason the engineers are getting Intels is because the CAD software will not work with AMD.
I don't understand that.
Okay, she just had a heart attack. She just made a reservation.
She reservated it, whatever it was.
Yes! The house that we was looking at, the people booked the 3 days that we're going to be there.
Yeah.
They decided to cancel, so still they got the house.
What the? Okay, that's too much. That's too much for me. That's just too much for me. Somebody took our place, canceled it, and we took it back. Mine. Anyways, now we just gotta. Now, okay, for anybody's in chat, get this to your head. If you are a manager, you're not supposed to have your employees manage your employees for you. My wife is gonna have to find someone to take her place during the times that she's supposed to be off that we just booked, spent money on, so she can go on this little vacation with me for my birthday. She has to find the people to replace her during those days, not the manager. Oh my God, I can't believe this woman.
I want the fastest typing I could have done with
Anyways. So, okay, let's jump into the next thing. So, yeah, I will probably be updating mine to Windows 10, Corvo, and if I have any problems, I will be coming to you because I will try it, you know.
Yeah, just push it to 11. You're on 10 now, right?
Yeah.
Have you done the check to see if it's capable?
It's all of it's capable. And how many things you given me, you think it wouldn't be capable? I know nothing. So, okay. So let's talk about some other technology. I found this so cool. Okay, so do you know anything about the company called Neuralink?
Yeah, the people that are trying to make the for lack of a better term, the sword art freaking
Yes.
Halo.
So this thing is about the size of, I would say, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to grab my or trying to find one of my but not Pachinko, my little robot toy things. Okay, about as big as this your little Yoda's head. It's about as big as like this little thing, like a little puck. And they are surgically putting this thing on your head, so it's not like a very small thing. It's kind of like it kind of sticks out a little bit, maybe as big as my thumb when it's sticking out, and it goes into your skull, into your brain, and you are able to control things as if you have a neurological problem or you are a bit of a vegetable. We can just say, no way of putting it. To interact with people and interact with things and help push forward the capability of a mind. So the version 2 has now been installed in someone's head just a couple weeks ago, and they're already testing this out on games like CSGO. Now, if you know what CSGO is, it's a old school shooter game where you need like to have pinpoint accuracy to shoot people around the corner as fast as you can, snipe them and kill them dead. This is a very, very hard game, very competitive game. And people are, this guy to put it in his head, especially the first one too, are now shooting them as if they were just aimbots.
Oh my god.
With just their freaking brain. Going, boop, dead, boop, 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 boop. Just killing people left and right with this technology that's in their skull, in their brain. And I am like, I'm not fascinated enough to go and do it myself just yet, because I know there's going to be some bugs. And all I'm worried about is hackers, because, well, hackers be hacking. So
Okay, so you got a couple of different issues. One, hackers, yes. Has anybody seen fucking The Matrix, or what was that other one that he was in that had him jack memories and tote them across, borders and stuff to deliver them? That shit, you're getting to the point where that's fixing to become a thing.
yeah, I think about it like Cyberpunk. That's what I'm thinking about. Because
Secondly, the other issue is that when you make people have this link, you now are opening up the ability to directly interface with things. So you know what comes next? I want to learn Kung Fu. Click, I know Kung Fu.
yes.
I want to learn 12 languages. Quick. So now you're going to get to a point where there's no need for schools. We just Neuralink the motherfuckers and click a button and hey, they're geniuses.
Okay.
So why specialize in any job? Now you can have any job because all you have to do is go, hey, I don't like this job anymore. I don't want to be an IT guy, but I want to be a fucking brain surgeon. Click, tomorrow. I'm applying to be a brain surgeon. Well, why you want to be a brain surgeon? Because I literally just learned how to do it last night with my Neuralink, and they're going to go, let me check that tap feed. Yep, he did. You can be a neurosurgeon.
Yeah. So
skill sets will become a thing of the past. You won't have to have a special one, because you can have all of them.
Or I'm thinking about more like I may not know how to speak the language, but my brain can talk to each other, Neuralink, and have it, transfer, or not even transfer, but
why even talk anymore?
Translate it for me. Yeah, translate the thoughts for me, and then be able to talk to each other. But also, I'm thinking about, because this is what I'm hoping for, because this has been a problem for years, and I know everybody's worried about this, especially when they're getting older and older and older. And if it runs in your family, I feel so bad for you. But Alzheimer or Alzheimer, whatever. I'm thinking this program could maybe even reestablish some of the links in the brain that's maybe losing memories.
You don't need to establish it. What you do is, up to a point, you keep a static backup of your memories. The whole time you're growing up. And then when you're diagnosed with Alzheimer's and your family starts realizing you're dropping memories, hell, they click a button and give them right back.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Grandpa? You don't remember Granny's name? Boop, there you go. Now you remember everything about Granny.
Yeah, like the brain is the most important thing of our body. It heart's right there. But like, if this goes, doesn't matter how much this is pumping, this is really gonna mess up the rest of your life. And you're messing with one of the most dangerous things that is on this planet. Is how much the brain can work and how much it can compute.
I got something for you. I want you to think about this. This is because you led me into this. This is a great. I've had this conversation before. Okay. So when you have an incident where a body gives out, but the brain is technically the brain's not giving out, the heart gave out, or something like that, right? Or you're physically the body's giving out, but the brain's still capable. They say, well, there's nothing we can do because the rest of the body's gone, and then that person dies, right?
Yeah.
However, think about something. I can take your heart out of your chest, and the machine can keep blood circulating in you while I'm swapping you, right? So your brain's not dead, right? You're not breathing because you're on a ventilator. Your brain's not dead, right?
Yeah, the machine's breathing for you. The heart, the fake heart's pumping for you.
When they say brain transplant is not an option, is that true?
Said.
Because we have
Corvo and his mega brain is at it again, coming up with scenarios.
Blood circulating to your brain and oxygen going to your brain while it is being moved to a different host. Why you see where I'm going here? So is it really not optional, or is it just it's so damn expensive nobody wants to do it?
I would say it was almost so dang expensive. Then again, if somebody said like they pass away from a whatever kind of complication in their body, and they go, okay, I want to donate my body to science. I'm not making a declaration right now. I'm not donating my body for science right now. I haven't made that decision yet. But let's say I just say
when he does that chat, I already have the plans. He will never go away. Puppy with blue beard, no eyebrows, and bald, glistening, shining silver head will be there. Promise.
Yeah. So, and then go, okay, someone donate their body to science. All right, let's just move their brain and their memories over to that dead person's body, resuscitate them, and there we go. New body, new life. Who dis? I don't know how I wake up and I look at my body and I go, whoa. I don't remember being this tanned.
Okay, so that show, there's a show out there. I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called now because you got me laughing and now I forgot. But there's a show out there that's similar in fashion. What they do is they figured out in the show how to back people's up, their memories, consciousness up to something they call a stack.
Yeah.
So they take bodies and stick the stack in it, and boom, that's you. Then when that body gives out, they just pop the stack out, chunk that some bitch away, and hey, I'm going to be a redhead this time.
Yeah.
You never die unless the stack is destroyed.
Yeah. So then it will...
You never die unless your brain's destroyed.
Yeah, so literally the saying of Ghost in the Shell, which is a very, very popular anime. If anybody wants to check it out, go check it out. It will literally become into the question is what is a soul? What is a memory? What is a mind? This will become the forefront. And then when people are already making very well-made robots, it's only a matter of time that someone decides to go, artificial heart, artificial lungs, just put my brain in it and we're off to the races. Would you allow that happen to yourself? Would you hey, full robotic body, just your mind, go.
Listen, they don't want me with a full robotic body. Everything the aliens on Dan.
Anyway, okay, just real quick though, like the thumbnail I made for my last video, I literally had it where his girl said, "Let me in, give me your banana," and then on top of the guys it says, "Hell no." That was my most popular thumbnail out of all of them. I'm like, wow, I literally did a dead reference, and everybody loved it. I'm like, motherfucker, damn it, that's banana. Give me your banana.
Open balls, baby.
So, yeah, it's doing pretty well, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now, if they can make the Neuralink, a little bit smaller, maybe a
banana split time
down to a pea size, or even like not even recognizable, maybe make it as hard as a bone and like make a hole and then like put it embed it into the bone area and then cover it with my skin so you can't see it. Sure, I go with that, but I don't want a hockey puck on my head. And you have to figure out a way of making it not hack. I don't know. Can you write your own code for your own brain? Can you imagine writing code for your brain? It's like,
I'm gonna make myself speak Japanese.
Feel like Bruce Almighty. Whoa. It'd be cool, but I'm also like you said earlier. I want them to take this technology and go Sword Art Online or Log Horizon or all the other mini multiple games that are animes has anime video game style to it. Because I want to be able to.
Now then, to any game developers, get me stuck in a game where I can't come out, and I promise you, I will make your life hell.
I will get out. I will find you. My wife just gave me a look. What's that mean?
Well, what I do have is a specific set of skills.
Why? So yeah,
I don't have any idea.
Me neither. I saw my wife from corner of a vision just staring at me for a second. I'm like, what's going on? She looks at me like that. There's something wrong. Or something going on. So I got curious. Anyways, all right. So let's jump into this next one. And I thought this was just, how many times have me and you stated, verbatim, that don't fuck with something that someone else worked on. You only will make the fans mad.
That's what I think we're
And yeah, we say that a lot.
And I've said it several times. Let your wallet speak. Let your dollar bill be the talker for you. If they don't want to listen, let that speak. Let that be told. And let's say you put over $12 million into something and you lost the majority of that. How would you feel?
Hope I would feel like I need to do an internet search, and I will find an address, and I am not gonna go any further.
Especially if you're an investor, right? Especially if you're a person that put money into it, and you were promised that this is to do great. This is to do awesome. You're gonna make so much money off it. You're gonna get all that money back and then some. No. And last week, me and you.
Do you know what the hat's for?
That's what I'm trying to
That's a monster who hat. You know what I consider someone that takes my money knowing that I'm not going to get any of it back? A fucking monster.
Yeah, especially not even close to it. So, as last week we talked about, a certain game that me and you have some validity for. We know some things about it, but the fans know everything about it. And okay, Corva, I shit you not. If you ever want to watch some of the most like cringiest of clips from this game, go watch some gameplay of this thing and some of the cutscenes. Oh wow, they were shoving things down people's throats and they weren't consenting. Let's just say it like that. I mean, fucking, ooh, it was cringy. So, and it was force fed. Dragon Age, a game that I said last week that they've been changing things that from the lore, changing the backstory, changing characters, and then putting political messages, which we're both, we're not going to get into the game, force feeding into the players, and they have no way around it. There was no way of going around that at all. You were going face force into it, and you were going to accept it, regardless how you felt. And I made a quote about it, because when I heard about this, I made a quote. When I dream, I don't want to dream with someone else's reality. I want to dream my fantasy. And when I play a video game, I want to play my fantasy. My fantasy.
Right.
Not your reality, my fantasy. And they put a lot of people put their own personal reality in this game. Do you want someone else's reality in your game when you're trying to be fantasized? You're trying to escape. You're trying to get away.
Not unless their reality includes a few really nice looking ladies that I see on television a lot hanging out with me.
Yeah, it's not, I don't play the games for reality. I don't play games to see your reality and what you're dealing with. I want to play fantasy to escape. That's my pro. So, they had a mass exodus, and over 50, 60, 75% of people have already got refunds of their game, and they've only made about like $3 million after their $12 million or so dollars they put into the game. They're not getting close. Not even at that. Not even after the holiday season would they be able to make the money back from what they just sold. They made this game for. all of it gone.
They're doing it.
God. Can you imagine how that much money putting into it, going, oh, I'm gonna make bank. These people telling me this is gonna bring new people in, the new generations are come flooding in. Where are they at?
This is
Huh? Where's my money? Where's my money? I gave you money, you give me money back, make me rich. No, not happening. And this is definitely one of those things like you fucked around. Is this? I don't know. Do you think this is a fuck around moment kind of for you? Is this a justification of why we get to saying don't mess with people's art?
This is a fuck around moment. This is a I'm gonna put my shit out there and force you to see it, and people going, oh, we gonna fuck around, then find out that I want my money back.
Yeah, I want my money back. The people, like GameStop has people in droves coming back, returning their Dragon Age game. It is bad. I mean, they're not even gonna be close to making all that money back. And I don't know if this is a big wake up call for developers going, yeah, maybe we should do that again. Maybe we should. I think they're gonna do it again. Do you? Or am I just hysterical here? I think they're gonna do this again.
Hope that at some point somebody's sitting around going, "Hey guys, y'all see what that fucking company did? We don't do that shit. That shit costs money."
Yeah, it's I don't understand. Like if I came behind someone, let's say I came behind the person that made Berserk, right? And I came behind that story, legacy story, loved by millions. Large fan, make millions of dollars per year, and I go, okay, I'm gonna pick up what they left off, and I'm gonna change all of it. And then I'm gonna start putting in some of my beliefs and my religion, some of my personal thoughts, and change how he thinks, change how he feels, change what he does. What else can I change? Oh, is this even Berserk anymore?
Exactly.
I don't. Not. And then going, hey, now that I have this name behind me, give me money, please. I have the name. I have the name Berserk. It's mine. I can do what I want with it. Give me money. And then you get mad at your fan base, your player base for it. They're mad. They are mad. I don't know if they're justifiably mad, but they're mad. And they're already firing a lot of people and going to probably be laying people off. So
the question comes, here's my question. Was this something they were directed to do? Or is this something they were allowed to do because they weren't really supervised? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what was the thing here? Because if you fucked up and let somebody have free reign, put something out there and it fucked your company, that's an oopsie on you. You should have been managing your people.
Yeah.
If you told them to do this shit, that's a real big oopsie on you because you're a dumbass.
Well, there's always going to be people pointing fingers, right? Saying, no, it's not my fault, it's their fault, it's not my fault, it's they. And it always boils down, but it always boils down to the manager, right? The manager could have said from the get-go, no. Stick to the original source, keep that going, make it better in a sense of gameplay and a compelling story, but none of that stuff, keep it out. No, we don't need that. We didn't need it. They didn't need it. The players didn't want it. Obviously. It boils down to the manager. But then if all the employees are going, hey, we think it's a good idea, we should do it, and the manager goes, sure, go for it. I don't think it's going to be any fault to the manager afterwards going, hey, y'all told me this is a good idea. Sorry, bye. You lost me a lot of money. Yeah, and that's my thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Do you think the manager would be justified in letting them go? If they're the one suggested it.
There you go.
If the developer says, hey, I think this is a great idea. This will make money. This will boost this will add this will do this, and they say, well, you know what, give it a shot, and then it doesn't do that, then yeah, the manager's fine with saying, you know what, I gave you a shot, it was a fair shot, but your ideas didn't pan out, we lost a shitload of money, so we're gonna have to ask you to please leave the premises, you're no longer employed. Mm-hmm. However, if it was purely one of those things where the manager wasn't managing and or telling them to do shit that they wouldn't normally do,
Yeah,
then if you weren't managing,
you'd be fired.
and they did what they wanted to do, both the manager and the people need to be the fuck out.
Yeah, like I think
if you were telling the people to do that shit and not listening to them say, "Hey, I don't think this is a good idea," then you should be the one walking out the fucking door.
yeah, I think there should be almost like 3 things required for anybody that's working on an IP that's well known, beloved, and they're getting the hand down. They're getting they're being handed this IP. One thing, managers should know everything about this story or about this IP from top to bottom. Everything. They should know the story, the characters, like everything. So when they see the final product, they can go, hey, I know this is not correct. The developers should love the IP. Love it. Respect it. They might know every single details about it, right? But they know enough about it and they love the source. And thirdly, if you hate the source, get the out. Why are you even working on it? I know you're employed, but you don't need to be part of that team working on something that you don't love. You hate it. Go on.
The only problem with that is sometimes they don't get a choice as to which one they're working on.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. That's bad management, in my opinion. I think that's bad management. Like, would you hire somebody like you think like they didn't love what you did at all? Just didn't love it at all?
I wouldn't. But here's the thing.
But give me money.
In a lot of those situations, they hire a group of people because they're not developing just one game. Mm-hmm. They have more than one project going on. Yeah. So Billy Bob might be really good at this FPS, but he's also been assigned to work on this RPG. He don't give a fuck about that RPG, but he loves the FPS. Problem is that the manager is saying, hey, you're really good at the FPS and I need this done on this RPG. Okay. They're letting them stay. Yeah. You know, and by all rights, the employee was hired to do a job. He's doing the job. He's doing a fantastic job with one of them. Yeah. And he's just not doing so great on the other. So you kind of get into that thing where you're like, I wasn't hired for a specific project. I was hired for a set of skills. I'm applying those skills in all the places they asked me. One of them I don't really give a shit about, but that's not my fault. That's the workload they gave me. Yeah, like if I was you well know the game Sea of Stars. Absolutely love those games, love those developers. They have a passion and love behind it. But they made a whole original story, right? A whole original story by themselves. The writers should also know the content very well as well, to the point where they love it as well. But like, if you want to make a brand new game, you can go do that and be very successful. You don't need to work on an IP that you know nothing or don't care for it or nothing at all. And if it is a big troop, let's say a team of 100, but 10 of them don't like it at all. Yeah, okay. We're like 2 minutes. But if they don't like it, they can just like, okay, well, you can work on the back end stuff. Like, I don't know, work on art design, maybe work on some game mechanics. You don't need to work on the story. You can work on something else. Just move you over here, or you just take a break from this one. Take a break from this one. Go work on your own personal project. I don't know. I feel like you're not interested in the very thing, the very field you're working on, or the very thing you're working on. Like, it's like me going saying, I'm gonna go work for Blizzard and I hate World of Warcraft and I'm gonna go work on World of Warcraft games. Why am I there? But the problem is when you started there, what if you were working on a project you did care about, that project ended, and then they rolled you into that project? You didn't have a choice into that because you were employed. I feel like move on to another job, but jobs are hard to find nowadays. All right, so that's be it for today. Thank you for joining today. We're gonna have the podcast, the D&D stream tonight. So be sure to stick around. We'll be live within the hour on my YouTube channel, or on Corvo's channel, or on the Twitch channels, or on the Kick, or on all of them. You know how to find me as always. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good life. Much love, y'all. Bye. Bye, guys.
The grumpiest of bears that loves to play, to make people laugh in every way. His jokes are sometimes crude and sometimes ass. With his wife of 15 years that is always having his back. Even when his dogs and cats are being a pain in the ass, he hopes this will always last.
All right. Our
Exactly.
cameras are messed up. I'm gonna give you a call. Stealthy, don't answer the call just yet, okay?
That's fine by me.
Okay.
Because I know they're still talking, so. All right, and let's see, right here, and then we gotta go here, and then here. Okay, and then put you up here. Yeah, here. Boop. There we go. And wait for everybody to slowly show up.
Where's your hair, Grumpy? I thought you had hair now.
Yeah, if I was a monkey.
Hey, that hairdo actually looked good on you. I'm not gonna lie.
It had a blue tint to it too, so like it really blended in with my beard really well. I'm like, wow, that actually worked. That really works.
Hello.
Sup?
Hello.
Sea Dragon.
How goes
Okay.
It
Goes
goes.
well.
Good.
Dazzle.
That'll change soon. So
She'll be here. Just
She's
give her a little
talking.
bit- Oh,
I can't hear her.
No. And her screen's black, like her.
her icon.
But I see a little
Yeah.
border around her going bing, 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 bing.
Is your mic on, Dazzling?
There has to be something on because it's Discord knows it. What about me? You're a binger. All right.
All right, so that's all updated and ready to go. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while everybody else is getting in.
not allowed to. You
well,
get a bottle.
It's too bad.
You can't take us with you?
Yeah.
No.
Aw.
I mean, I
Daddy!
could, but
Look,
there's
hey,
some-
Lambino offered to hold it for you.
I could take that with me, but then y'all would see something that you would never ever get to see again, and it's
No, you're right. They'll never see it again because they'll be dead.
perspective of banana.
Look, if I'm not allowed to go get a sugar daddy, then you cannot share your banana.
Look, I live across
no
from a
fuck.
Love's, okay?
Or kiss.
Look, $20 is $20, okay?
True.
I don't worry about the computer. I just want your ass big.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There's Dazzle.
I am.
Okay. I see Dazzling. Oh, oh.
Speak.
I thought I heard it for a second there.
I did too.
There he is.
There ain't.
Okay.
All right, so that's all the encounter parts. I saw the
Oh,
last
boy.
map, and then
My
the
wife is
people.
conspiring against us, FYI. So warning. She has to
But I'm good here, so thank you. You're amazing. Bye.
I heard her.
You're amazing.
No, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
She'll get it done.
So bad. We got it though.
Hell yeah.
We got the house. Oh. Now they get you.
And your employees that work for you during that
We
shift.
got it. But you know what? That's not the problem.
No, this is what she needs to tell him. End of story. I'm giving you the dates. This is not a request. This is happening. End of story.
3 months in advance. Here, this is what's happening.
This is not a request. It's already been booked. Shut the fuck up.
Boss, say that to the employee.
No, dude. My boss would kill your boss.
This is why I told you if you ever have an opening for
You have to move here though.
I know, but if you ever have one just have a remote just for some time.
All right.
She needs another boss so badly.
Round.
I am here. Now I'm just gonna.
Such a shitty boss in my life. All right. Well, then again, I have some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, they have a relocation program. They pay you.
She can get it.
Yeah, they pay X amount of dollars for you to move and shit.
Yeah, we will move. We just get her away from this place. For that boss. Yeah, y'all thought I was joking. No, she is terrible.
Yeah, and then we get Grumpy here, and then we can somehow get Sea Dragon over here. We can all play in person.
Well, as long as Jack doesn't lose his job.
What? What'd I do? Oh no, hopefully not.
Yeah, I don't want you to lose your job because that would suck because you were told
No,
last
that
week
would
from us
definitely
laid
suck.
off.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would be
true.
offering well,
Hand jobs?
special
More
look,
than a hand.
special services depending on the pay. Okay.
He's getting happy endings to his massages.
Oh,
I'll take all comers if you get my gif.
I'll be first in line.
Wow, you're desperate.
Oh, wow, that was a great wording for that. I'll take all
welcome.
comers. Oh,
That was good.
like saying all timers. Oh, okay. Okay. Best I can do for that. All right. So, all I gotta wait for is Clouder and for Dazzlin's camera, or not camera. I kind of hear her. Do y'all hear her a little bit?
Can y'all hear me?
There she is.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with my speakers. They're not like the audio. Y'all's audio is coming through on my spare screen, not my actual laptop. Weird.
Cora, do you need to take a quick trip?
Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
All
Hey,
right.
house squirrels.
I can still hear
Just
y'all, but
remote,
I'm
just
just gonna get
remote
my pizza ready.
access.
Well, yeah.
Gone to like the Discord like user settings and like gone to the voice and video where you select the output, and I had selected speakers, but nothing's coming through.
So okay, so you are.
If she had logged me in her computer, you could technically just do it for her.
I just did all of that for no reason because I just realized that the reason it was like that was because we were missing a person. I feel like an idiot.
Oh well, it's just gonna have to come through on my screen.
Okay, so you said you're selecting your headset.
No, I don't have my headphones on. I went in and selected the speakers like on the laptop, but
Yep.
it's coming through, but nothing was coming through, like no volume, I couldn't hear anything. And so I
Yep.
selected the one right below it, and now it's coming through on my spare screen, my second screen. I mean, I can hear y'all. I just don't understand why it's not coming through on my laptop.
Gotcha. I got you. I see what you're saying. I'm trying to think of what.
Unless I shut it down and start over again. I could do that.
Trying to think of what would cause that in reality. That is a little strange.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the main sound of the computer. Maybe not just Discord.
When you selected your speaker options, was that the only option you had?
On Discord?
Yeah.
So when you go to so I had, it says MNN2 for HD audio driver for display audio. When I select that, nothing comes through. And then the one underneath that says speakers, Realtek R audio, which is what I've usually selected for my laptop.
Right.
Nothing, I can't hear anything.
Do this. Have you tried unplugging the extra monitor just for a minute to see if it starts coming out?
No, let me do that.
I didn't even know there were speakers in those extra monitors. Damn, that's pretty cool.
Can y'all
It's like
hear
an
me?
extra monitor.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Okay, I can't hear y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Is your volume up on your? Is the volume up?
Do this.
Oh, there y'all are. Okay.
Is it coming through the
Yay.
computer now?
Yeah, it's coming through the computer now.
Okay, so have you plugged your display back in yet?
Not yet. Hold on.
All right, plug it back in and see if it starts working like it's supposed to.
Yeah. Let's see. I thought I was all set and ready to go.
Oh, you're good.
Always something.
You are good. I'm
We're still waiting.
scared. We get to be ourselves tonight.
All right, I think we're good. Everything's
think-
coming through the way it needs to.
Awesome. That's good. All right, so now whenever Quibble joins or Clouder joins, then maybe the cameras will go to the right place. I started adjusting cameras and realized I needed to stop because it was probably going to get jacked up again.
Yep.
But that being said, me and Grumpy think we figured out how to merge our chats, so we'll be able to see both chats at the same time on our streams.
Cool.
And yeah. You know what I didn't do? I did not change my thumbnail over here.
So about the Dan.
Yeah. How'd you like that episode?
Wow. That got me. That was not I did not expect that.
Alright. Almost there.
I don't think anybody expected it.
I mean, if you consider the last episode of this one, you were expecting something totally different to happen, and
Oh, there he is. No,
Yay.
everybody is in their place in my camera, so that is fantastic. That fixed all of that. Great. So I can put this down here now.
I will reiterate what Corvo said earlier today. If you haven't looked at your character sheet and checked out your spells and equipment's all up to date, ready to go, you might want to do that real quick.
Yes.
Or suffer the consequences. Either way, doesn't matter to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to give us the best chances we have.
Trying to get everything up here. All right. Move you over here. And here. Campaigns.
Alright. Food is in the oven, so I am here. Batman. Alright.
You. And remember, everybody, to make sure you're on your actual characters for tonight.
Yes.
Okay, we're just gonna see where everybody's at. I can't see the one. Okay.
We don't want to be seen.
What is happening? Oh, I don't understand. It's supposed to go here, and did they do that weird thing? What's with you, ma'am? You don't know. You got a song in your head. All right, well.
I think we all do.
Evil whip it.
Whip it good?
I would do better.
Oh, this is so nice though. Dude,
That's
I
a nice
cleaned her
treat.
up. I cleaned her up. She is dry and grumpy.
Yeah.
She needs just a little bit of sanding and then she will be ready for the stealthy.
Ready for the paint.
Yep.
She's a stream that, right?
I don't know if she's streaming it or not.
Yeah, that's basura, déjame quieta.
Don't say
What'd she say?
Ah, we can hope.
Sounds like
Leave me alone. The other stuff wasn't nice.
What I tell you last week? Be nicer.
Make me, bitch.
No. Don't do that. Make
no,
her
it's
angry.
just gonna make it's gonna
You'll
make her
get-
evil.
Yes. That means she'll kill us
I'm
slower.
already evil.
She'll kill us
I'd rather
slower.
have I want a quick and painless death.
I don't think that's in the cards for any of us, just saying.
Of course not. Well,
But yeah,
looks
hey,
like-
Sea Dragon,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're looking at my video, but you see this?
Yeah.
That's 11 inches tall, one solid print.
Wow.
Have
it's
Have you
almost as
logged
big as my
yourself
dick.
into it, sir?
You're right, it is about 2 inches bigger. Almost as big.
You know.
I wasn't referring to that. Thank you. I have 2 people who have not joined my vacation list. I'm very upset right now.
I'm currently working on something. Sorry, ma'am.
The only one that cares about going with me is your wife.
What vacation list where? I don't.
Discord.
I'm looking.
Yes, I am gonna be off. I won't be here. What the fuck is next Friday? Yeah, I'll be out of town.
To actually
Sorry.
say on the 29th, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
because that's Thanksgiving weekend.
I think most everybody is gonna be.
So I was trying to say like
Ooh. Fuck.
they warmed it up.
No shit.
They warmed it up because they did that. That's what got. No, not the map. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm trying to find this vacation list thing.
Click on me and Grumpy. On the one that has me and Grumpy. No. Go back up. Up.
Yeah, okay.
Right then. Yes, click. Okay. Click. Now go click. Awesome.
All right. We have checked. We have clicked it.
What is my phone going on about? Beach.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
I
This is
know.
gonna be another one of my computer's faults because for some reason all my Discord overlay or not overlays cameras are just up right now. So I gotta fix all of them.
Fine. Oh shit.
What?
Everybody's fine in mine.
Yep, that's good because mine's not.
Well, it's always gonna be somebody.
Yeah, I thought it was just be a setup to straight up go, but no, it's gonna just be just a big nope.
Of course.
I'm trying to type.
But
You were
thankfully-
having that issue when we were trying to merge chats too. Your computer's being dumb today.
Yeah, it is. There was actually Windows update, like the last one I guess for Windows 10 yesterday.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to come back up there physically, touch the keyboard a little bit, because it acts a little better for a little while after I do that. But I haven't been there in a while, and it's starting to miss me. It needs a house check from the doctor.
It needs daddy's touch. That's
I need to reach up there and grab the processor and say, "Okay, call for me."
Blink if you're in danger.
I would
You're
get a
nice
eyes are
I
closed.
would cause a stroke if I blinked if I needed it was in danger. Okay.
I'm blinking so fast it looks like I'm not blinking.
Well, listen, after the day I had today, everything's blinking.
Oh.
Yeah, we get stuff happening too. It's freaking crazy.
I just want you to know, I love it when I get presented with an option, with a task that is literally you cannot do. It's impossible. And then you're told you have one day to do it in.
Give me just a second. We're back.
All right.
What you
Countdown.
need, Corvo?
So, the thing that's happening tomorrow,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
they come to me this morning saying there's latency between the video being displayed through a projector wirelessly and the audio coming out of the computer. Well, no shit, it's going wirelessly. There's not a hardline connection anywhere, so it's not gonna perfectly line up. Ever.
Mm.
And they're like, by the way, we need this fixed by the end of the day because we're wanting to play that video there tomorrow. I'm like,
Not a miracle worker.
However, while I could not fix that problem because, well, I have to upgrade the entire room to fix that problem,
I was gonna come kiss you.
I did come up with a plausible alternative and got it sorted out. But I have now got an entire break room to upgrade by the middle of December. Because I guess I'm the upgrade guy now. Since I can do an entire training room in 6 weeks instead of 6 months, of course I can do a break room in a couple of weeks, right?
Why
you
are they
got
wanting
this.
to upgrade the break room?
Well, there's problems down there.
Oh, the
What's
one
she
on the manufacturing floor?
Yes.
Hmm.
Because they are still using an old projector down there when they're doing safety videos and town halls and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And it's
Lambino, I will tongue punch your fart box. Okay. There's a price for everything.
Just
Oh, no.
happened.
No, the funny thing, it's just, oh man, because I heard you say, I want to come kiss you. I'm like, aww.
Yes, that was
Come
for
kiss
my
me.
wife, by the way. And then you were like, you know what? And then did you see what he posted in chat? And he's over here, oh, you want to come kiss me before we play? I was like, yes,
Foreplay.
with tongue. Okay.
It's
With
foreplay.
tongue.
Yeah.
Hell yes. It's always going to be tongue.
I'm eating, you sick bastards.
Let me touch your banana.
Well,
Ah.
I guess we're about to test your gag reflex.
Listen, it doesn't take much, okay?
Oh, okay. That's like that question, you know, the husband asked the wife. He says, or no, the wife asked the husband. He says, she says, honey, what would you do if I was gagging, you know, or choking? And he goes, well, I guess I'll back up a couple inches.
I'm, as soon as my lovely wife is ready, I'm ready to kick ass and take names.
You mean